So this is something new. I started running. Why? I'll tell you that in a little bit, but right now I need to finish my run, catch my breath, and I will see you at home. Hey guys, so I'm finally home and comfy and clean. So as some of you may have noticed, I failed to post on here last week. Honestly, I was mentally and physically exhausted and couldn't find the time or the energy to put together a video. So let me tell you why. For those of you who have followed me on Instagram as well as subscribed to me on here, know that a few weeks back I talked about how I wanted to take a break from Instagram. I wanted to focus all my energy on challenging myself in different ways. That's where this whole running business comes into play. In the past, I found that me and sweat don't really mix all that well, and that's why physically challenging myself is a difficult task for me. I've tried running back in the day, and I've never been able to go over a mile without stopping to catch my breath. I feel that I have lacked the mental toughness and discipline it takes to push through pain and fatigue. Now look, I get it. I'm relatively young and in shape. I should have no problem running a mile or even 5, but for whatever reason, I just can't get past the mental hurdle. I can't breathe, my knees feel like they're gonna give out, and I sweat so much that it's impossible for me to keep going. Which brings us to this moment. I've decided that on August 1st, I will run 10 miles without stopping, even if it kills me. So now you might say, okay, cool, why do we even care? And look, that's a fair point. Maybe you don't. But for me, this is all about accountability. I know that if I post this on YouTube stating I'm going to do this, public shame becomes a real motivating factor. Now, I've been documenting my progress since I started training on May 1st. I'm not sure that footage will ever see the light of day, but to be honest, I think I set my goals a little bit too high. With over 6 weeks to go, 10 miles is looking very intimidating. But I guess only time will tell. But don't be surprised if I drag you guys with me on August 1st, to share in my misery. So yeah, that's that. Moving right along to something I'm actually very excited about, and that is in these 3 boxes. So you guys may already know this, but I'm really into sci-fi. I love things like Doctor Who, Red Dwarf, and obviously Star Wars. Now, there's a lot of suckage in the Star Wars saga, but I'm not here to debate the ridiculousness that Star Wars has become. I would say my 2 favorites would be The Empire Strikes Back and Rogue One. The grittiness of Rogue One really, really impressed me. It didn't feel like your normal Star Wars film. All of the characters you met and connected with ended up eating one giant atomic sandwich. Beautiful. Gareth Edwards' vision for that film still resonates with me, and I loved it so much. And that's where these boxes come into play. I decided that I wanted to make over my Onewheel that resembled something out of the Star Wars universe. And since I'm the kind of girl who is always rooting for the villains, I wanted to go with this kind of Imperial Trooper look. The kind that conquers the streets in your neighborhood. So let's open these bad boys up. So in box number 1, we have the new Onewheel XR carbon fiber fender. And this is the white carbon version. So this bad boy is so strong it can withstand 2,500 pounds of pressure, which basically means you could run a Sprinter van over it and it wouldn't break.
Dang it!
Oops, wrong clip. What we also have in here are Onewheel bumpers. So they're white to go with the look I'm going for, but what they do is they protect everything on the inside of the Onewheel, and they come in all sorts of colors, so it's pretty awesome. And here we have the SureStance Pro foot pad. What this will do is offer me more control as well as comfort. Now, this thing has nothing to do with the look I'm going for, but I'm still pretty excited about it. On to box number 3. This is from a company called Craft and Ride. They specialize in making aftermarket accessories for the Onewheel. And what this is a red side handle, which basically makes carrying my board a lot easier, especially since it's kind of heavy. And I got red because I figured that would be a really great color to go with this. Now, to wrap this all up, we have side wraps for it, and they are black and they will match perfectly. So I'm pretty excited about this. Let's go outside and put this thing together. All right, here we are. I got everything off of this. This is basically how it comes in the box. I mean, minus the back footboard, but you know. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of reassemble all this. Bear with me, it is really, really windy out here. So that's why I'm in my garage. So yeah, let's do this.
She's calling me, like the rainbow. She's calling me, like the rainbow, the rainbow.
Join me. Together we can rule the galaxy's father and son.
Alright guys, so that's all I have for you today. I wish I could stay and hang out longer, but I have very important business to attend to. But yeah, you know the drill. Please like, subscribe, and hang out with me again. Until next time, Kris. See ya.
She's calling me.